like a friend. Yeah. So I'm glad to be here and see all of you guys, and I hope my English not so bad and you will understand me. Yeah, I came to Canada just 6 months ago, and I'm from Ukraine. It's East European country, like very nice and beautiful. And I want to show you some short video about how Ukraine looks like. No, it's will start music later a little bit. Oh, music first. How you see Ukrainian is a beautiful country. Yeah. Oh, it's like a different kind of city. It's like capital and Kharkov, Odessa. Yeah, it's from all cities in Ukraine. Yeah. So I want to tell you about my story, how I came to Canada and why I decided to be here. Um, I even don't know when I must start. Yeah. Uh, it's probably be like more testimony looks like because it's like so close. Uh, I'm come to Christ when I was 15 years old, and I baptized in a Baptist church and grew up in a church community. When I become like 21 years old, you probably all knew the story about what Jesus told us, that father have two sons, yeah? And one son came to father and say, Dad, I'm already old, or how adult probably say correctly, and I'm smart and I want to create my own life. So give me my part and I will go. Yeah, you know the story. So I probably be the same son. So when I become 21 years old, graduate my trade school, and I think, oh, I have degree, I have job, I'm young, I'm smart, I can do my life, what I thinking. So I take my part and I go. And I was out of church 10 years. And everything was good. I have job, my life was perfect, friends, like nothing disturbed me or like make me feel bad. It's probably easy. Yeah. But one day, like the same story, like when I was thinking that life is perfect, in Ukraine, in start war in my area. I'm from Lugansk, so it's a border to Russia Federations, and it's a bad history in our country. They start war between Russian force and Ukrainian force. So, in one day, I lost everything. So, before I buy land, and I think I will build house in there. I start make renovation in my apartments when I live. In the past, I had with my wife some small business and make a pretty good money for Ukraine. So when I think that everything is perfect, I lost everything. So, but it's not stopped me. We moved to Ukraine, to Kyiv. It's the capital city of Ukraine. I'm in with my wife. We just take summer clothes. It was June. We take just summer clothes and go to Kyiv. And we were thinking, oh, we will just go for 2 weeks and like it's 21st century, they must be over, like soon, like 3 months left, the same. So my profession, I'm carpenter. Yeah, so I go work in a construction company. And I think, yeah, it's hard to start again everything, but I can do it. I'm still young. I can do it whatever I want. Like after 3 years, I will understand that something wrong. Like all my life, so bad, because like when I think that everything was perfect, it's done. Like my work in Kyiv was not so good, so we have so lots of corruption in Ukraine. So you can work for like months and not get payment. It's normal for Ukraine, yeah. So I have few jobs like that when I work months and not get pay or half payment. And I will start thinking maybe something wrong, maybe I should change something in my life. And with that mind, I was not thinking that I must to go back to Christ and church. I'm thinking, maybe better to change country. Yeah. And I start working on that. way. I started looking for job in United States, Australia, Canada. Canada is the most open country in the world. Like, they welcome immigrants. So Australia is pretty hard, United States is closed. Yeah. So I make a resume, cover letter, CV, and start send it all companies that I found in Indeed, Canadian. I probably each month send like 350 CV. Oh yeah, like British Columbia, Ontario, wherever where I see they need like carpenters, drywall, I send it. So some people answer me and tell, yeah, we needed people like you. Where are you? Ukraine. Sorry. When you came to Canada, come to us, we will take you. Okay. And it was probably a year ago, I sent some CV to Wallace Construction. Yeah. I saw like they need carpenters, and I sent a CV to them. And they answer me and say, yeah, we need you. We can make documents for you. Like, everything's fine. I talk by phone with, I think it was Brianna, maybe. Don't know her. Yeah, it's my coworker. And I remember that I came home and told my wife, Lina, we will go to Canada. The company, they already told me that they will make documents for me. She said, okay, nice. So after 2 weeks, like nobody answered me. I start worrying about it. And I write letter them again, so what should I do? And they told me, you know, our boss go on vacation. So when he will back, we will write to you. Okay, I will wait. And other company sent me a letter too from Saskatchewan. I think it was Davidson. Yeah. And they told me like, oh, we need you too. I say, okay, nice. So what should we do? Oh, we will start making documents for you. Okay. After 2 or 3 weeks, I start worry about like site, nobody make contact with me. I call them and they told me, oh, you know, it's so big problem to make documents for a guy from other country, so maybe we will wait it a little bit. Okay. So 4 or 5 months left after that time. I'm still was in Ukraine. And now I start thinking that to change country is not a good thing, that I must to change something else. And now when I decided that, okay, I don't have money, I don't have jobs, I lost everything, my land, apartments. Oh, I just have my health, that's all what I have. And I see that each doors where I go, like try to go to Canada or find good job in Ukraine, it was something wrong with that. So I think maybe I need to go back to the Christ. And I started looking at church close to my house where I live. It was in Kyiv. And I came to service and listening preacher who talking about that Christ is waiting for us, he loves us, he can forget everything, all our sin. And I asked God about that I'm so sorry that I miss so much time and I do bad things all the time, so just forgive me. And I feel like in my soul, something changed. I become happy, and I start believe that everything is be good because I'm back. I'm with my father again. And you know, when I was like, after 1 week of that, like, my wife told me, oh, maybe you should start writing again and send your CV again for the company. Okay. And after 1 week, when I back to church, walls construction, they answer me that, okay, we are ready. And I was so happy. I think, pray God. Yeah, I see your hand. And other company from Davidson, they answer too and say, yes, we will do it. And I start prepare to my, like, making documents, and the most important things to came to Canada, I must to pass English exam. My English not so good, it's not my native language. Yeah, English, I must to, like, I think it was IELTS exam, it's international exam. And to come to Canada, you must to have some points. It's a government program. It's called SINP, Saskatchewan Immigration Nominate Program, something like that. And you must to have some 60, I think it was 60 points. So you must to have degree, education, age, English, and job offer. No, money not, no. Job offer. Yeah. So English was big problem now. And I remember that when I started going in, it was small church, like 60 people in there. And they just came for new building and made renovations. And I came to service, and I pray God about it, because I know that tomorrow we'll have English exam. It's so important for me. And I asked God to help me. And when I see like they make some dry walls and start, and like you guys are here in the church, make some stuff like action for your lights, yeah? So they do the same for drywalling. And I told like God, just please help me to pass exam. And I know if I not pass, I can try again. But it costs money. It costs like $200, like to make it. And I say, God, if I just pass exam, I will buy drywall, all that stuff, and fix it over here, everything. Yeah, and I passed my exam, everything was good. Yeah, and I came to pastor, like I was new. They not knew me well because like I just 1 week come, like few services in the church. And I came to pastor and say, you know, like I just promised God that if I pass my exam, I will buy drywall and fix it. So tell me what you needed. He was so surprised. He thought, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Yeah, but you know that feeling like when you like promise something, and after my exam, I'll be like can tell true, probably share that mind, like evil every time tried to take us away. And he told me, man, but you are study English classes. All that you done is you. Nobody help you. So you don't need to do something. You promised to God to buy drywall. Oh, but it's your. You make it. You cannot do that. You can just, nobody knows. You cannot tell anybody about that. And I came to church and say quickly, Pastor, I needed to buy it. So I buy and fix everything, and praise God, everything was good. Yeah. So after my exam, and probably it's like 2 months, it was June, I don't remember, it's like a year ago, I get my job offer. I wait long time, and I get my job offer, and like, I cannot say that it was miracle, but it was for me like something that I see how God worked in my life, because like without Him I try 1 year to get something and I get 0. And that time I get 2 job offer in one day, and the next day other company send me job offer. So I have choice where I want to go. It was pretty like happy for me. I was happy, yeah.
Where was the other?
Huh? Davidson.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. So I choose with current. Why? I don't know. Yeah. So, and I'm happy that I'm here. Yeah. So when I already get my job offer and start processing documents, I decided that I need to find church in Fifth Current. I already believe that I'm in there, that everything is be fine. So I open in the internet and start looking in for churches. And I find Community Baptist Church. I open it. And first of all, I see it was picture how you make sausage here. Yeah, and I was thinking, oh man, I like it. Yeah. And I write a message by Facebook, like, so I maybe will come to Swift Current and I want to go to your church. And it was Penny. She told me, okay, we will happy to see you. When you come, I think, oh, maybe I will come before Christmas. Okay. But it take more time, so all the documents, government check everything, so it take long time. And before Christmas, Penny write me a message, so, are you coming? Yes, but maybe in April. Yeah, and I asked her to pray for me and my family that everything is be good. So, and now I'm here. I'm so glad that I have a new family, you guys, a new friend. So I'm happy. And I'm happy we will be with Christ. Yeah, I feel that. I'm sorry that I missed so much time, but now I'm happy. It's probably it's all about my trip into Canada. If you have some questions, so I can answer.
The climate, is it similar
In Ukraine?
as here?
And yes and no. Ukraine, it's a pretty big country. It's smaller than Canada. Yeah, but we have like sea where it's warm, it's tropical weather in there, and we have some where I'm from, it's weather like here. Yeah.
But it's on the, Canada is on a similar latitude to where Ukraine is.
Oh, maybe. But like guys told me when I came here, like, and my coworker asked, well, how's weather look like in Ukraine? I told, winter. Winter looks like -15. That's all. And they told me, oh, you will see. So I'm pretty excited.
What about construction? Like you're in construction. When you're building houses here, drywall, you talk about,
Mhm.
you talk about, would the construction be similar type of, would the materials you use and the procedures be very similar?
Pretty close, everything, but like you here use wood stud, like you make building from woods. It's a little bit strange for us because we use concrete, almost bricks, and probably that's all, metal stud. But drywall, painting, mudding, like it's similar.
You mentioned you
I have trade school. 3 years. It's not college. It's probably the same like trade school here. Yeah. I have like carpenter, joiner. Yeah, I work in these woods.
So I was wondering about the carpentry as well, because I know here we have a, when you do a job, it has to be a certain code and a certain standard.
Hmm.
You have,
Oh yeah, we have pretty similar standards, like in Ukraine, like over here. Yeah. Yeah, but like constructions, like now it's age of internet, so you can check everything, and new technology come faster, and they go all around the world. Yeah. So but like drywalling, we have drywall from Germany. Yeah, it's a Germany company. But here, I think it's United States, maybe, and Canada. Yeah, yeah.
Did you ever get drafted? Did you ever have to fight? Did you ever have to get involved in meetings and fighting in your area, or how did you avoid that?
What's again?
Did you ever get drafted for the military?
No. Yeah, I can, but yeah, you can go or not. We have regular army. Yeah, they make contract, pay money. So if you want to go fighting, you can go to military and sign contract, and they send you. Yeah.
conscripted. Conscripted is when you have to sign it.
Yeah.
They don't force you?
Huh?
They don't force you to join the military?
No, no, no. It was in Soviet Union time when you must go to army. Like, I met some guy like a few days ago. His granddad came from Ukraine too, before revolution, and he told me, "Oh, my dad moved to Canada because he don't want to go to army. It was like Russian Empire. It's before revolution." And that time, I told them that people if they go to army, they spend 25 years in there. So, and you not have choice. They just take you from family for 25 years, and you will back after 40. So,
Tell us about the revolution.
what kind of? Oh, I saw a few revolutions already. We have first revolutions. This was in the beginning 20th century. It was Russian Revolution. It was bad history in our country. Lots of people die. I told them about that. Like many people in 1930 in Ukraine, like 10 millions die without food, because like Russian army just came to your home, take everything, and left you without any food. So, yeah, I'm happy that Soviet Union is gone. Yeah.
They also ruined the land, because my family's from Ukraine, and my mother talked about how they came into the villages and all the countryside
Mhm.
with the big machinery, and it ruined the land, and they couldn't produce the crops the way they
Yeah.
had before.
Yeah. They have even law, like if people starving, they need have eat food something, but they make law if you come and like in some, I don't know how to say, garden, or like where wheat growing. Yeah, if you take like from government garden 5 pieces of wheat when we make bread, yeah, yeah. So they just can shoot you, and for that, yeah. It was called like law of 5 wheat in between people, yeah. So.
What about the revolution that happened just 15 years ago or 10 years ago?
It was not 10 years ago. It was like 5 years ago. Yeah. like it's why war become in Ukraine, because like people is tired from corruption, and our president was not so good. Yeah. So people say no, like they told like no, they come to square streets, like 100,000 people in a one time came to capital city and say no, we are tired. And president ran away from to Russia, and but some people was die, the police start shooting, yeah. And when president ran away, Russia just take a Crimea and start war in the east part of Ukraine, yeah. Because like Russia want to that Ukraine was every time with Russian, yeah. They feel like we are smaller brothers or something like that. That the Ukrainian land is their land. Okay. Yeah. Well, something like that.
What were you thinking when that was happening? Were you thinking that was good, or did you think it was bad? Because you were in the
I was.
you were in the east, so you knew the Russia would be bad.
Yeah, how I told before that we were thinking that it must be done like for 3 weeks, that politics just sit down on a table, speak with each other and make some decision, and nobody believed that start shooting, but like it was terrible. My mom still in there in that place. It's pro-Russian force in there, and like I spoke with her last week, and right now pro-Russian force, they how it's called? Okay, they told that Baptist, Adventist 7 days, and Pentecostal, they extremist organization, and they closed all churches in Lugansk. Yeah, and they closed churches, and they told people that you cannot meet together anywhere, not in a home, not in a street. So.
Is it a lot different in Kiev than it is in part of
Oh yeah, yeah. Kyiv, it's a Ukrainian capital city, and Lugansk and Donetsk, it's now pro-Russian force in there. Yeah.
And there's still freedom of religion in Kiev
Oh yeah,
for everybody.
yeah, yeah. Kyiv, good in that way, yeah. Because Kyiv, they want to go be pro-European, like Germany, French, Spain, like, yeah.
Well, Kiev would be more of a cosmopolitan city.
Hmm?
Cosmopolitan, like all different,
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, okay. I love you, Dan. I love you, Dan. No, my company is really good. I'm happy to be here. My boss is good person. Yeah, like everyone. When I came here, like everyone was so friendly to me. Like everyone want help me. So even that guy who work outside in the church, make cement. Stucco boy, yeah. Oh yeah. So one day, it was probably I just came like 3 weeks, and my wife back to Ukraine, and I just walk around with my cell phone and show her a video by Skype, and that guy just stopped in his vehicle, open the window. Are you lost? Maybe you need some help? Oh, no, thank you. So this was so nice. Yeah.
I've worked with you a couple of times who are mingled together. So I know you work with a number of other Ukrainians. Are you from the same area as them?
No. All guys from different area. Yeah. I don't know. My English probably, because sometimes you want to tell something. Yeah, but I try to work with Canadians. Yeah.
Your biggest culture shock or biggest culture adjustment for you coming to Canada?
Mm, I think, like, first of all, it's probably when I came in Canada, Toronto, and I passing board and going for plane for Regina from Toronto, and some officer, I don't know who that was, he asked me, where are you going? Saskatchewan. What do you know about that? Do you know what's winter in there? So I think everything is in the future. Yeah. Yeah.
So did you take a specific English course, or sometimes, like I know Germany and some other countries, it's part of when the children go to school, they learn English. But do they do that in Ukraine?
Oh yeah, we study English at school, but like I was start my school in Soviet Union, so like in Soviet Union time, English it was like language of enemy. So we have just like few hours per week English and that's all. But when I was 15 years old, I told Matt about that today. Some missions from United States, it was youth mission, came to Ukraine, make Christian camp, and I meet some guys in there from Texas, and we become friends. And his parents invite me to live in his family, so I spent 1 year in United States in 1995. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Yeah. Oh.
So I see a lot of the other Ukrainian guys doing this all day at work. Does that mean?
What? No, it's not true. Oh yeah. Yeah.
What's the best thing about Swift Current?
People smile. Yeah.
No, seriously, what's the best?
Yeah, I was surprised that you have pierogies here. Yeah. Yeah. So. And I tried to make today Ukrainian borscht. I hope you would like it. Yeah, and some potatoes. I don't know how many. Huh? Картопля по-селянски. Huh? Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, when you say you smile a lot, so then where you're from, are the people more serious then, or is it?
You know, like in Ukraine, it's so lots of problems in people life, so you cannot see people a lot of smile because they just close in themselves and that's all. I think maybe like God make people happy, real happy, because like I know like when I was out of God, I was thinking that I was happy, but this was mistake. Yeah. But I hope that one day Ukraine is wake up like a Christian country, and no corruptions, and people have a good life. So I pray about that.
Did the corruption not improve after the Soviet Union was gone, or did it stay the same?
It's the same, well, but even become worse. Yeah, it's like bad capitalism. Huh? Oh, maybe in the summer visit. Yeah. I hope so. Yeah. I already applied my documents for permanent resident, so maybe after a few months, after January, I become permanent resident. Yeah. Huh? What's a? Ah. Oh. Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Dima. Well, I think you're the first person I've had say they've come to our church and stayed specifically because of sausage. So, well, it's a beautiful reason, and we're super glad to. And smiles. So, I prayed for the food before, and we're going to count it still. So feel free, just get up. Maybe I'll let Dima go to the back, and we can serve the food before everybody rushes to the back. So let's sneak back there and get ready to serve people up. And just mosey on back and get some of this, whatever he said it was called.